Hello and welcome back to Pride of All Europe TV. My name's Nathan and today we're going to be offering a preview to the game against West Brom on Monday night. Feels like an eternity since United last played, beating Everton 2-1 at Old Trafford. Falcao opening his United account. The international break not been very interesting. A few of our boys have played. They've represented their countries. They've done well. Wayne Rooney in particular scoring on both of the England fixtures. But there's nothing like a United game to sort of get us in the mood, if you like. So West Brom, they're a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde side. This season they have taken 3 points at Spurs, which was a good result. They've nicked a point against informed Southampton, which was a good result, but they've also been smashed by Swansea and Everton. So you don't know which West Brom you're going to be facing. Their striker Berahino, if I pronounce that right, please excuse me if I haven't. Berahino, he's a very good little player. A lot of big clubs are looking at him. He burst onto the scene last year at Old Trafford, actually, when West Brom turned us over at home at the beginning of last year. And the West Brom boss is saying the guy's worth 30 million. He's another young English player. The talent, they do hike the prices up for young English boys these days, but he's definitely the guy to watch out for. He's very dangerous. He's quick and he can strike a ball. So he's the main man to watch when we go in there. On the injury front, Van Gaal has stated that we're only down to 4 players on the injury list now, which is, again, it's a good thing. There's players coming back, pushing for a place in the side. Fellaini will be pushing for a place in the side. And Herrera, apparently they have designed a special type of corset for him to wear, which will protect his ribs, the injury that he picked up. I don't think it's going to be the type of corset that we'll expect, one of those sexy ones that the girls wear in a bedroom, but nonetheless, I don't think it's something they should have publicly spoken about as well, because the West Brom players will know that he's still carrying that knock. One strong challenge and he'll have to go off again, so maybe they should have said he's fully recovered rather than going on about the type of underwear he's going to be wearing. But if it was down to me, Herrera will be straight back in the side. He's a powerful player. He's very good on the ball. He doesn't shy away from a challenge. He's typically the type of midfielder that we've always had in the side, and that we've been crying out for the last couple of seasons. So yeah, get him back in the squad. What I think we'll see with Paddy McNair picking up that injury, having played so well in his last couple of performances, I think we'll see Phil Jones come straight back into the team now. Jones did start the season very well. He played consecutive games for United in England and looked on form. He was playing very, very well, making that centre half position his own. So I think what we'll see down at Hawthorns tomorrow night is the guy, David De Gea in goal. Talks of a new contract on the cards for him. Give him what he wants. He's proving to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. So David De Gea in goal, Raphael right back, Luke Shaw left back. Luke Shaw played very well for the England under-21s during the international break. So yeah, Luke Shaw left back, and then Jones and Rojo as the centre half pairing, which again I think will go on to be our first choice pairing over time. Daley Blins at the bottom of the diamonds, then Ander Herrera, Angel Di Maria and Juan Mata across, forming the rest of the midfield, with Mata at the top of the diamonds. Obviously Rooney's still suspended, so Mata will keep that place, and then Falcao and Van Persie up top. So partly I think the team picks itself. The only question, perhaps you could have Valencia in that midfield if Herrera hasn't fully recovered. It's an away trip. There's no easy games in the Premier League. It's come to that point in the video where I'm going to make a prediction, and I'm going to go for the same score that we got down there last year, which was a 3-0 victory. Last year the goals came from Jones, Rooney and Welbeck. Again, I'm going to say Falcao, having scored against Everton, I think he'll bag up again. I do think he'll start scoring. I think he'll get 15-20 goals this season. It wouldn't surprise me if Van Persie found his way on the score sheet as well. Although he's not playing very well this season, well, I'll have to pause myself actually, because he's playing well. He's just not playing to the standard we all expected and had all seen in 2012, when he basically, he was the sort of linchpin in us winning the title back from City. He's had his injuries, but if he's still scoring, it shouldn't really matter, should it? So there's not really much else to say except looking around at the teams who are rivaling us. Chelsea won away at Palace this weekend. City won at home against Spurs. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think them two sides are going to run away with the top 2 positions, and I think the gap to down to 3rd place will probably be near 15-20 points. The teams that I think will be fighting out for 3rd and 4th place: Liverpool won in a very strange fashion down at QPR today with a couple of own goals in that game. Arsenal failed to beat Hull at home. Arsenal really flattering to deceive this season. You know, the games they have won, they were quite lucky. They were lucky to get a point away at Everton. They were lucky to get a point at home to Spurs, and they were lucky again to get a point at home to Hull. So the cries of Wenger out, are they justified? I don't know. To be honest, it's not my club, so I don't really care. I've always liked Arsene Wenger. He's always seemed like a stand-up guy, but all the time Arsenal are dropping points against mid-table sides, it doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, I think we'll see a comfortable 3-0 win tomorrow night at Hawthorns, and I think it's vital that we do win, because after tomorrow night the next 2 games are massive. We've got Chelsea coming to Old Trafford, and then we go away to City. So, you know, as I say, them 2 sides are the 2 to beat at the moment, so that's going to be a real test for us. So 3 points are vital tomorrow night. Keep in touch. You know, if you want to speak to me directly, I am on Twitter. It's at Nathon W. That's NATHONW. You know, speak to all the boys on Pride of All Europe. Subscribe to the Pride of All Europe TV channel. Leave a comment. Do whatever. Just get in touch. You know, let us know your thoughts, and we'll catch you after the game. Cheers. See you later.